The U.S. Department of Labor's Office of Disability Employment Policy is sponsoring an initiative called Add Us In. This initiative is designed to identify and develop strategies to increase employment opportunities within the small business community for individuals with disabilities. To support the initiative, ODEP convened the National Diversity Forum on August 4, 2011, designed to begin a national discussion about the implications of Add Us In. In this video segment, Margot Dorfman, founder and CEO of the U.S. Women's Chamber of Commerce, speaks about her organization's work in securing fair pay, family-friendly work environments, and advancement in business growth among women-owned businesses.
I want to say thank you for the opportunity to be here, especially to discuss something that is very near and dear to my heart, and that's communities of people with shared objectives coming together to grow their businesses, support their families and communities, and power the economic vitality of our great nation. This simple but powerful objective is something that fuels many of us who are here in this room today. The American dream still lives across America. Yes, our economy is going through a rough patch, but through the power of our actions, the innovation driven by our imaginations, and the support of our friends and families, we will push forward to see brighter days ahead. More than a decade ago, I committed my life to work as a catalyst and champion for women's economic growth through the formation and leadership of the U.S. Women's Chamber of Commerce. Seeing the vast and dynamic capabilities of women as workers, business owners, and community leaders, and witnessing firsthand the economic struggles we have faced to secure fair pay, family-friendly work environments, advancement, and business growth, I realized by focusing my efforts like a laser on economic advancement, I could positively impact the lives of many. This year, the U.S. Women's Chamber of Commerce will celebrate its 10th year anniversary. Established in 2001, the U.S. Women's Chamber of Commerce became the national economic development organization for women. Our over 500,000 members include career professionals, students, business owners, government and nonprofit leaders and employees, and small business advocates from all across the country. To assure the integrity and clarity of the U.S. Women's Chamber mission, we have remained non-captive in our funding, supporting our organization through memberships and activities instead of through large corporate and political donors. This independence allows us to take on big issues and always do what is right for our members. From suing the Small Business Administration to filing amicus briefs on behalf of the 1.6 women who have been discriminated by Walmart. Yeah. The U.S. Women's Chamber of Commerce is committed to driving real progress with big, bold, market-changing initiatives. We work from a full 360-degree view using every tool at our disposal to transform women from being a much-targeted market into an industry and market-leading force. One of my core objectives is to help deliver the message that we are all in this together. And by working together, leveraging our combined skills and assets, and focusing our power, we can achieve great progress. Let me give you an example of what I mean. We have all heard and read the headlines about women in business and how fast women businesses are growing. Between 1997 and 2007, women-owned firms grew by 44%. Sounds great, right? But the bottom line is that, and it's not reported, did you know it was the number of women-owned firms that grew by 44% and not just the revenues? Women own 1/3 of all businesses in the United States, and yet this same time, 1987 to 2007, our revenues-based market share dropped 10%, dropping from an already low 4.41% to just 3.95%. Big issues remain for women business owners seeking growth. But for me, I see a bright future for women in business as we shine the light on a path that advances the evolution that moved us from the home to the workforce and finally into business ownership. That revolution, the women-led economy, which the U.S. Women's Chamber of Commerce is advancing now, is bringing women together to harness the power of our capabilities, assets, and purchasing power to transform our position from a target consumer market into a leading industry and market force in America and around the globe. We are energizing, educating, focusing, and mobilizing women to drive the woman-led economy. Recently, we have seen positive results from these efforts. The implementation of the Women-Owned Small Business Federal Contracting Program finally came through this year, thanks to the Obama administration and the SBA. And we have formed an active new National Council of Women-Owned Firms working together to champion real growth in federal contracting. We're seeing the payoffs every day from helping women to see that we must work together to achieve great things. I believe the message of working together to achieve outcomes that are good for all is also the cornerstone of why we are here today. It is clear that no one else is going to help us get ahead, as evidenced by the decade fight to implement the Women-Owned Small Business Contracting Program and many more decades of fighting for fair pay and promotion. We have to come together and work in concert to bring about greater prosperity for ourselves and our communities. We must inspire people to come together, inspire those around us to commit to one another, to work together, and to create a great and rising tide that will lift all boats. Making a compelling case to the small business owners of diverse backgrounds and communities of the value in hiring and advancing individuals with disabilities can speak to these ideals of personal and community advancement and be informed by the value of focused, purposeful leadership. Individuals with disabilities are very powerful contributors to small business growth through their commitment to the success of the firm, fueling increased business capacity, and access to new community markets. Women, minority, veteran, and lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgendered individuals can relate and respect the challenges of segregation and impediments people face in securing economic advancement. Relating to the value employees with disabilities can bring to one's firm and to the opportunity to be leaders in breaking down barriers will encourage small business owners to open the doors to opportunities within their firms. At the U.S. Women's Chamber, we have a mantra: buy first from women-owned firms, buy second from women-friendly firms, and do not shop at businesses that routinely discriminate against women. Coming together to support the Addison Initiative, we can apply these same principles. We must commit to purchasing from and empowering our communities. To that end, the U.S. Women's Chamber is committed to advancing the Addison Agenda. We will provide a web community for news, information, and connections, and we will provide web meetings to educate and support the program. The Addison Initiative is good for all, providing economic opportunities for business growth, job creation, and the support of our communities. I look forward to working with each of you as we move forward. Thank you.